Water is the basic necessity for all life forms, including human beings, other animals, as well as plants. Some parts of our country have good resources of water, whereas other parts suffer from chronic water shortage. The regions that get good availability of water are flourishing because they have good crops. On the other hand, the regions having shortage of water are having poor quality of crops and face poverty. Rain is a very important source of water. In our country, rainfall is uneven. Some part of our country gets enough rainfall, whereas the other part gets very less rainfall. The rainfall pattern differs in different geographical regions. Tropical regions receive more rainfall compared to desert regions. Rains in India are largely due to monsoons, which come only for few months, generally between June and September. Rivers are another important source of water. Rivers get their water supply from the melting of snow lying on the peaks of snow mountains. And in order to make proper usage of river water, dams are constructed across the rivers to regulate the flow of water. Dam is a structure used to divide and retain water in a particular area. Dams are used to generate hydroelectricity. They are also used for irrigation purpose in agriculture. But there are some problems associated with dams. Dams are constructed in an area by deforesting the land, thereby causing loss of biodiversity existing in that area. Further, dams block the sedimentation that rivers carry downstream. This clogs up the dam, making it less and less useful. Finally, storing water of reservoirs changes its physical and chemical property, which impacts the animal and plant life in the water resource. Construction of dams sometimes also has a serious social impact. This is because large number of local villagers and tribes are required to be displaced, and they are provided rehabilitation and compensation with some money, but the amount of the money is very less. The construction of dams also has some economic problems because the construction of high-rise dams involves spending of huge amount of public money, but the benefit or revenue generated by this dam is quite less from the spending money. The water in most of our rivers is highly polluted. The pollution of river is caused by the dumping of untreated sewage and industrial wastes into it. For example, the river Ganga runs its course of over 2,500 kilometers from Gangotri in the Himalayas to the Bay of Bengal, through the towns and cities of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. Garbage and excreta are dumped into the river Ganga while it flows through. Largely untreated sewage is dumped in the Ganga every day. The toxicity created by this activity kills the aquatic fauna. Even industries cause pollution because large amount of industrial wastes are directly dumped into the river water. The contamination of river water can be usually found by the presence of coliform bacteria. It is found in human intestine or animal's intestine. But in nature, the coliform bacteria is harmless. Though coliform bacteria is harmless, but its presence indicates that there might be other harmful bacteria present in the river water. To overcome the poor quality of water, in 1985, the Ganga Action Plan came into existence.